Welcome to the channel. Glad you stopped by. Today we're going to look at some woke TikTok videos that's going to make you question reality. And if I can get you to like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
What's going on with Katy Perry? Why is she glitching? Wait for it.
Make even more noise for my band.
The Matrix wasn't a movie, it was a documentary. Why are you stressing? We live in a simulation. I probably shouldn't have said that so loud. The government's listening. You still believe that the earth is round? You're asleep.
They show their true colors at award ceremonies.
Thank you. Thank you, but I am sorry I cannot, in good conscience, accept this award on behalf of Melissa McCarthy. I instead have chosen to give my time to a friend who has something very important to say.
Pay attention to how they react.
It's Johnny Two Feathers. While you enjoy tonight's show, I want you to think about something. The spot where you're sitting, every square foot of ground in this country was stolen from my ancestors. And after you stole it, you murdered them. So you'll forgive us if we do not laugh along. There is nothing funny about the extermination of a people.
He's obviously being serious.
The theater stinks of blood. That's all I have to say. Oh.
Johnny Two
Think
Feathers,
about it.
everybody. Johnny Two Feathers. Give him a wave, Johnny. Johnny, you don't want to wave? All right. Well, Johnny Two Feathers.
How do y'all feel about that?
You're right, there is a firmament. The thing that you have wrong about it is that it's made of glass. The firmament's not made of glass. The reason we can't go through the firmament is because it's a different vibrational field. That is to say, the same vibrational fields that hold my body together or my hand together, instead of it flying off into a million billion different molecules and atoms, is the frequency of this place we live in. I mean, look at any audio frequency test. Put sand on a speaker, give it different frequencies. What happens? They take shape, they take form.
You were unbelievable. I heard on the radio today, everyone's talking about it. Congrats on that. It was fun. And you had some special guests. Jay-Z and Beyonce came to the show?
Yeah, they came.
That's fun. Did you hang out with them afterwards?
I did, yeah. It was really random. Like, I grew up listening to them, and then suddenly I was just like sitting across eating a slice of pizza, like, all right, what's going on?
You got a slice of pizza?
Yeah, and then, well, I didn't really know, like, what they'd be up for, so I was just like, my mate owns a dive bar if you want to go and do some shots, and we turned up, and there was a folk jam going on, and we jammed some folk.
Nothing wrong with jamming some folk.
Yeah.
That's fun. So wait, so Jay-Z and Beyonce were in a dive bar last night? With
You know
Ed
what,
Sheeran.
they're the coolest people. Like, just
They
like
are,
completely, right? you wouldn't. They're just open to whatever. It's great.
Yeah. And
We're at Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Security came to my seat at the end of the show, or towards the end of the show, and said, "Prince wants you to come on stage." I was like, "Okay." Yeah, he wants you to come on stage now. All right, so I'll go on stage. It's me, Whoopi Goldberg, Cornel West, Tavis Smiley, a bunch of other people on stage, and we went to this after-hour spot after the concert, a place called Village Underground in the Village.
Oh, that's famous.
Yeah, and so, because Prince likes to jam afterwards. Well, Prince just went to go listen to the musicians, and so it's Prince, his assistant, and myself. And I see Prince lean over to his assistant, and then all of a sudden the assistant leans over to me and says, I don't know why I do this voice, but it's like, Prince wants you to come back and have pasta and pizza. I was like, oh, okay. And then Prince got up and left, and she got up and left. I don't know why her voice is so deep, because it was a woman. She got up and she left.
Because you were summoned.
Yes.
You were summoned by royalty.
And I show up at the Ritz-Carlton. There's a doorman there with a key, and it was like, Ms. Anderson, Prince is on floor 42, and the room number is 4206. I was like, okay. Gave me my key, put me in this private elevator. I went up, put the key in the door opened. I had my wife with me. We walked in. I was like, oh. And there was, an array of people in the living room, and I went back to find Prince, and he was back there holding court with Tavis Smiley and Cornel West, and he looked up and was like smiled and gave me the peace sign, and I went back in, and we had pasta and pizza at 4 o'clock in the morning.
How did Prince like his pizza? This is
I
very important. The toppings.
First off,
is a window into one's soul.
First off, there was no meat on the pizza, and I didn't see Prince eat any pizza. We would go to his house, man, for the house parties. I want to say Prince was a vegan, and so he had his chef prepare. You'll be at the house, and it'd be Stevie Wonder playing the piano, Malcolm Jamal Warner on bass, Rochelle Farrell singing lead, Harry Connick Jr. playing bongos. No, that was Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. I'm sorry, I get him confused sometimes. But it was just amazing, man. And then it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, his chef is serving you breakfast. You're like, why am I at Prince's house at 5 o'clock in the morning, man? It was truly an amazing relationship that not only myself but other people had with him.
I'm just glad that it was pizza and pasta. It wasn't like a game of telephone, like Prince asked you to do something and it came back pizza and pasta through his assistant.
Anthony, Prince wants you to come back to the hotel and have pasta and pizza. That's how it came to me.
That is fantastic.
Okay, I know that was a lot to take in, but leave your comments down below. How do you feel about those videos? Do you think they're real? Do you think there's something to it? Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you with my next one.